Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in La Jolla. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, March 26th. You'll be interested to know, 73 years ago, today, in 1953, Jonas Salk announced a breakthrough vaccine that offered real protection against paralytic polio, giving families hope and medical researchers a new tool. The announcement marked a major milestone in public health, dramatically advancing efforts to prevent suffering and paving the way for widespread immunization programs worldwide. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday in La Jolla. This morning, it's looking fair with waves at 2 to 3 feet. Conditions stay consistent until around 10 a.m. when they bump up to 2+ feet, and the wind shifts to onshore at 5 miles per hour. By noon, expect choppy conditions as the wind increases to onshore at 7 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 3-foot outgoing mid-tide when the southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 16 seconds. And the sideshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy in Scripps in La Jolla reads 69 degrees for the water temperature. Friday brings clean conditions with waves around 2 to 3 feet, ideal for an early session. Saturday sees similar size but shifts to choppy conditions as winds pick up, making for a less favorable afternoon. Sunday offers a steady increase in swell with consistent 2+ foot waves, providing the best opportunity for catching rides throughout the day. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 66 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:06 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:44. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny weather today, with a high near 66 and a light northwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 72. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 5 a.m. with partly cloudy skies and a low of 61 with calm winds around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes mostly sunny with highs near 69 and northwest winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday remains mostly cloudy with a high near 69 and a low around 63. Then Sunday turns mostly sunny with a high near 70 and a low near 62. Monday is mostly cloudy with a high near 68 and a mild night around 63. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the Mission Beach Lifeguard Tower, one of the busiest beaches in all of San Diego, has been closed indefinitely. Pieces of the tower have been falling off and onto the boardwalk for years, prompting this necessary closure. The city is constructing a temporary lifeguard structure just north of the closed facility until it can secure $2 million needed for repairs. Officials expect to complete the temporary structure by Memorial Day, just in time for the busy summer season. Meanwhile, pedestrian traffic on the boardwalk has been redirected onto the beach via a temporary walkway along the seawall. Now on to sports. Baseball is back. The Yankees dominated the Giants 7-0 last night on Netflix's opening night in San Francisco, with Max Fried putting on a clinic. The lefty threw 6 1/3 shutout innings, allowing just 2 hits as New York's bats came alive in the second inning. It was rough for Giants manager Tony Vitello in his historic jump from college coaching, and ace Logan Webb took the loss. Judge went hitless with 4 strikeouts. Switching to March Madness, the Sweet 16 ticks off tonight with some serious storylines. Number 11 Texas faces number 2 Purdue at 7 Eastern, with the Longhorns the only double-digit seed remaining. Iowa, back in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1999, takes on Nebraska at 7 on TBS. In local sports, the Padres kick off their season this afternoon against Detroit at Petco Park with first pitch at 1:10. It's a rematch of that epic 1984 World Series, and Nick Pivetta gets the nod on opening day for the first time in his career. He was stellar last year with a 2.87 earned run average across 31 starts. Thing is, San Diego is dealing with a serious injury crunch heading into the year. Bryan Hoeing is out for the season after flexor tendon surgery. Joe Musgrove, Yu Darvish, and Dylan Cease are all unavailable, so Walker Buehler and Randy Vasquez are shouldering heavy rotation work. Buehler and infielder Ty France both won their jobs coming out of spring on minor league deals, which says something about the depth situation. Fernando Tatis Jr. returns to camp after the Dominican Republic is elimination from the World Baseball Classic, where he hit the first ever Grand Slam in the tournament. The lineup has got plenty of pop with Manny Machado and Sander Bogarts, but getting healthy pitching to the finish line is the real challenge. In top news, safety advocates are encouraged by 2 recent jury decisions ordering millions in damages against big tech companies, including Meta and YouTube, over claims of addiction and endangerment. A Los Angeles jury found Meta negligent, awarding $6 million to a young woman who alleged addiction to their platforms as a child. This follows a New Mexico jury ordering Meta to pay $375 million for endangering children. Experts suggest these verdicts signal potential changes in legal protections for tech firms, with many more cases pending. Senator Marsha Blackburn emphasized the need for Congress to enact child safety legislation in light of these findings. In business news, on March 24, 2026, Red Lobster's new chief executive officer, Damola Adamalakan, is attempting a turnaround for the struggling restaurant chain. Despite the chain's bankruptcy exit and loss of customers, he confidently announced, "We're going to execute the greatest comeback in the history of the restaurant industry." However, the operational challenges remain significant, with about 100 unprofitable locations draining resources and recent losses noted. Adamalakan's strategies include streamlining the menu and enhancing customer experience, but ongoing financial constraints complicate these efforts. The future hinges on securing more investment and effectively negotiating leases. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at $71,000. Ethereum is unchanged at just over $2,000. And XRP is down 0.5% to $1.40. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. NASA unveils new ambitious moon base plans. NASA Chief Jared Isaacman announced a $30 billion plan to speed up lunar landings and establish a United States moon base by 2036. The space agency aims to create a permanent human presence on the lunar South Pole within the next decade. Isaacman emphasized, the goal is not flags and footprints, but to stay on the moon. NASA is currently targeting April 1st for its upcoming moon mission, Artemis II, which will send 4 astronauts around the moon. China plans to land its own astronauts on the moon by 2030. And in entertainment news, Archie Decker is moving to 9 p.m. Tuesdays as Scott Speedman's drama awaits a Season 2 renewal decision. Currently, the show airs in the 10 p.m. Wednesday slot behind High Potential, but will shift once that series wraps on April 7th. In the lead-up to its debut on April 14th, ABC will re-air the first 3 episodes back-to-back on April 9th. With 3.69 million viewers, Archie Decker is ABC's most-watched 10 p.m. drama debut in over 5 years. While not a breakout hit, it looks promising for renewal as the network evaluates its performance. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American physician and medical researcher, Jonas Salk. And he said, "Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in La Jolla.